You are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RNTV. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, so we can notify you when the next time we vibe on Serious Minds. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously.
Do your children love learning? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace.
Peace, 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 peace. All right, once again, it's Professor Griff here, right here on Serious Minds RNTV. All right, making some things happen, moving some things, coming to check in with y'all, see what y'all got popping off. All right, not sure how interesting this show is going to be. It depends on what kind of energy y'all give me. All right, checking out this host that I got from my man Phil. Told Phil and Guy that I needed to get ahead and pull from here instead of pulling from the hip, or I need to pull from both places. It depends, but we'll see. Anyway, peace family, what's good? All right, let me hit up Quan, see what she doing, man. I ain't seen Quan in a few days. Shout out to the Serious Minds family. Thank y'all for joining me this evening. Okay, I got more messages than I thought I had. We're gonna wait for this thing to populate real quick, and then we're gonna move on. We're gonna have a beautiful discussion about Mr. K. Rittenhouse, the Kenosha shooter, and of course the Rockets y'all can call him James, or should we just say Jay Harden? I don't want to use their full names. Some interesting stories in the news in reference to these particular individuals, not necessarily them, but the situation that surrounds them. All right. So, yeah, we're going to see. Hold on for a second. All right. Anyway, in the meantime, between time, family, it's been a very interesting kind of, sometimes a story comes up in the news. When a story comes up in the news, we tend to, we're in it for the news cycle. After it spins through the news cycle, by the time it comes back around, it's gone, and we have no interest in it because it's not directly in front of us, which I think is a very sad thing. All right. So we're going to revisit a few things. All right. We're going to revisit a few things and a few stories, and we're going to see what's going on with these particular stories. Wait for Quan to come on. In the meantime, between time, if you would like to support independent black media, please do so. All right, by starting right here on the super chat. All right, you could just say, Professor Griff, here's a small donation. Really appreciate you, as some people often do, and I thank you very, 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 very much. Hold on. Wait. All right, let me go back. Hold on. Let's see. Peace to Tangi. Really appreciate you. Miss Tangi checking in. All right. Clarence Griffin, thank you very much for the donation. All right. Tanea from USCCA. Damn, Tanea, what's good with you? Tanea, we got to talk, man. Got some things popping off. All right. Shout out to Shakia Garrett, another USCCA instructor, female instructor. All right. If you haven't joined a gun club, or if you haven't started taking training yet, I would advise you to do so. All right, just text me 678-557-2919. Shakira Garrett is on deck. Tanea is on deck. And there's a host of USCCA instructors on deck. All right, Vanessa Muhammad, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, sister. All right, Mr. Shane Jules, y'all all know him as Shane Shakur, in the building, putting it down as usual. Monica Harmon, thank you very much for your donation, Monica Harmon. And Alfreda said, look, I want to straight up take the self-defense class. I want to take the firearms training class. All right. Sean Starks, man, beautiful message. He sent $2, but he said, look, I wish I could do more, or wish I could send more. It's all I have right now. Thank you very much, Mr. Sean Starks. Corey Dent, man, peace. What's good with you? Miss Heard. Shout out to Miss Heard, Corey Dent, Eric Adams, Nate Taylor, Paulette Bailey, Joshua Belcher. Joshua Belcher. Thanks very much. Really appreciate that. All right, family. So we're kind of making this thing happen, putting it all on the line to talk about these particular subjects, because shout out to my man Rick, who's working hard with me every single day so that we may get this information that we have to put out unfiltered. But we have to filter it on here because we're on somebody else's platform and they have community guidelines. All right. So anyway, so we're still going to talk about these issues, but we have to talk about them in a very sophisticated way. We have to speak like we're speaking through the African grapevine. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about this Kenosha shooter. Yeah, they warned me about saying people's full names. So what can we call him? Kyle R. And we're going to be talking about James H. on the Houston Rockets. All right, so salute to the Serious Minds family. Really appreciate the support that you consistently give. If you would like to advertise your business right here on Serious Minds RNTV, just hit me up, 678-557-2919. All right. All right. You'll already know that the Alternative Black Studies course is still going on, as you see in the commercial as we came on. The Alternative Black Studies course. And to everyone that's been waiting for the meeting to happen every other Thursday, it cannot happen this Thursday. Your brother, Professor Griff, not knowing that it's Thanksgiving Day, we can't have the meeting. All right. So I don't want to intrude or interfere with anyone celebrating whatever they celebrate. I just don't. So, all right. All right. Okay. All right. So if you're part of the Alternative Black Studies course, next Thursday we on deck for the meeting. All right. Anyway, in the meantime, between time, there's a couple of stories that kind of came across. Okay, was brought to my attention. The Rockets, James H, or should I say Jay Harden, Harden turned down a record-setting deal over owner Mr. Tillman Fertitas Trump support. Wow. Most people would say, shut up and play basketball. Mr. Harding says, nope, I'm a human being. I want to enjoy the rights of a human being on this day and on this earth, that we intend to bring about a certain degree of peace by any and every means necessary, starting with myself. All right. So Mr. Fertitta, Mr. Tillman, purchased the Houston Rockets in 2017, but has been a longtime donor to the Republican Party. All right. Now, this comes from, of all places, Fox Sports. Now, Fox Sports basically says the Houston Rockets star James Harden has reportedly turned down a record-setting deal in the pursuit of a trade to the Brooklyn Nets. But new reports indicate that the deal motivation behind wanting to leave is to leave his owner. Damn, he got an owner? It's a hell of a language. Wow. Anyway, where was I at? Yeah, that line kind of threw me. His real motivation for wanting to leave his owner, Tillman support of the Trump administration. Sources told ESPN on Monday that Harden turned down the chance to become the first NBA player to earn $50 million in a year because of his interest in joining a team with a real chance of winning a championship. And he believes that's the Nets. Now, I'm not a basketball dude, but the Nets, I don't know about that. Not sure about the Nets. Just not sure. Anyway, but according to the veteran NBA reporter Rick Butcher, the move is political. Wow. I immediately thought this was Daryl Morey leaving and Mike D'Anton leaving and Russell Westbrook and James Harden going. No offense to Coach Stephen Silas, or the GM Raphael Stone, but we don't want a starter kit. We're playing for a championship team, he said on Tuesday. He said this to Fox, and basically called this kind of thing the odd couple. You got to read the article for yourself because it's here in black and white. So basically, but what I heard is, and we now know, much politics and political positioning had to do with the boycott and the protest during the bubble. I'm hearing that Tillman, strong Republican supporter and donations, is one of the things that contributed to his dissatisfaction. And those two, Westbrook and Harden, are not the only ones to want out of Houston. Wow. 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 So this is critical. So here we are with this $50 million question coming up again, testing the testicular fortitude of particular individuals like Dave Chappelle turning down $50 million. Now, James Harden in this particular article, turning down $50 million, basically said, I want out. How many of y'all would turn down $50 million based on principle? Based on principle. Thank you, Sadiqi23. He just didn't want to work for that man and gave him $50 million for his beliefs. Props to him for taking a stand. Most of us will be forced to take a stand. Professor Griff took a stand based on principle, based on loving our people, based on the liberation struggle, based on what our elders and ancestors gave us. All right. How many times have you taken a stand on principle? Come on, family. How many of you have actually taken a stand based on principle? Chappelle turned down $250 million. Wow, I never read that, but thanks for the information. Family, we have to understand something. We're going to have to live with the decisions that we make in life, be it small or big. All right. Oh, you made many sacrifices and basically you quit working for Sprite. Okay. Reginald Brown said, I can't sell my soul. Not too many would. Sean Parker, salute to you. Not too many people would take the bag, as people often do. They'd rather get the bag. They'll sell you out in a heartbeat. Yep. And I've been a victim of that several times. They'll sell you out in a heartbeat. Sunshine 2000 said people who sell their soul are never truly at ultimate peace. Just ask our brother Kanye. Wow. 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 All right, so if you're wondering why I'm wearing this holster on my chest, I'm just kind of testing it out, constantly adjusting it to make it sure it fits and that kind of thing. Yeah. All right. So you got straps dangling and all this other kind of stuff. I got to make sure I adjust it because I need it to sit right here. So it needs to be a little bit tighter. Quan, peace. Ladies and gentlemen, Quan S on deck. Quan S on deck. All right. All right. So now that Quan is in the building, I guess I can make these announcements as I go along because I relied on Quan. She was the crutch. So, everybody say peace to Quan S. And the S stands for short. I mean, yeah, just it stands for something else, not short. Yeah. All right. Back to what we were saying. Based on principle, people make decisions in their life. All right. All right. And you have to live with these particular decisions. I guess when you have enough paper, it's easy to turn down 50 million, but I still wouldn't compromise my integrity. Give thanks. All right. I got you. I got you. Peace. Philip Belgrave, all the way from England. Peace. What's good? Griff is like me with the human beatbox. Oh, for real? Reginald Brown, I was just, coming up in hip hop, you had to do something if somebody pulled the plug on the music, record scratch, something. Bro, I don't even know your name. Melon. I don't know your name, but I don't know you, so how can I bring you in on the video? And what you gonna talk about? Help me out, because yeah, that's something we'd have to probably plan ahead of time, bro. Because I don't know what you might get on here and say. Quan to the rescue. If you would like to participate in the Survival Preparedness 3 on December 10th at 7 p.m., all right, you can register now at www.professorgriff.me. All right, professorgriff.me. It's $40. All right, now this is the Survival Preparedness 3. We're gonna sum up 1 and 2. wrap it all in a neat package, and give you 3. Or just go to PayPal, www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. Or just hit the Cash App, $ Professor Griff. It's $40, family. All right. If you're enjoying tonight's stream, and you want to donate, whether it's food stamps, Captain Crunch coupons, Frosted Flake, whatever, man. You got an old pair of shoes or whatever, you want to donate it right here on the live stream on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, Periscope, or IG, hit the Cash App, $ Professor Griff, or go to my website, www.professorgriff.me, and donate. All right. All the donations, as I read earlier, are definitely welcome, and we appreciate it. All right. That's only if you support independent black media. If you don't support independent black media and what we're attempting to do to keep you awake and aware as to what's going on, all right. Like I said, if you'd like to advertise your business, your event right here, just hit me up at 678-557-2919. All right. If you would like to purchase the Serious Minds Brain Tonic or the Resurrection Formula, which is pouring December 4th, which is what, a week and a half? So if you've ordered it already, the orders are going out probably December 5th. But I got you. All right. We got three jars that are brewing, and it's ready, and we're pouring on the 5th. Yeah, I think the Bitcoin is a good thing. Cha-ching. But you definitely got to look into it. I'm looking into it right now. All right. If you would like to participate in the Alternative Black Studies course series, you can submit payments on PayPal, or just go to SeriousMindsInstitute.com and take it from there. The book is definitely coming in December, family. Get the green, black, and red in. All right. Get the green, black, and red from yours truly, Professor Griff. All right. Now, let's shift gears. Kyle, Rittenhouse. Now, this says Ricky Schroeder defends helping bail out Kenosha gunman Kyle Rittenhouse. Wow. What show did Ricky Schroeder play on? Facts of Life, or I forget. Help me out, family. Mitch Thompson, what's good with you? Black Empowerment Friday. Shanique Smith, you got to send me an email at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. Let me know what you're paying for, all right? Now, Black Empowerment Fridays. You can get my album, The Energy Code. The album is now available. You can purchase it at www.professorgriff.bandcamp.com. All right? www.professorgriff.bandcamp.com. The album is called The Energy Code. All right. So help me. Oh, Silver Spoons. Thank you. That's right. That's right. That's right. Now, obviously, the Kenosha shooter, according to Mother Jones, what Kyle Rittenhouse's $2 million fundraiser reveals about an unequal system of justice in America. Kyle Rittenhouse left wearing a backwards cap, gunned down 2 people. Was it at the the Blake, was it Joshua Blake, is it? Protests. I think, and I think he basically said that he was securing a particular business that was off to the side on the corner. It ended up in the fray and ended up with an AR-15 gunning down a few people. All right. So he was also in the movie The Champ. All right, now y'all know I'm kind of old, so the silver spoons probably got by me. All right. He was also in the movie Kramer versus Kramer. Okay. But he didn't mind giving money to help pay for the $2 million bail that was set for Carl Rittenhouse. On Friday, Cynthia Green stood outside a grassy field at a folding table selling French fries, corn fritters, and rib sandwiches to try to raise enough money to bury her 18-year-old son. Wow. Who had been shot dead by sheriff's deputy in Florida. Wow. Wow. Hold on. We're supposed to be talking about Kyle. And okay. The same day Green was selling, Alfonso Cato donated $1. Thank you very much. $1 is hard to come by, so I'm not taking that for granted. All right? And I'm not making light of it. Sometimes that's all people have. But they come on and they donate. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Anyway, the same day Green was selling, I got you, Shanique Smith. The same day Green was selling corn fritters to pay for her son's burial, Kyle Rittenhouse, 17, finished amassing a $2 million donation, and it was enough to post bond so he would leave custody ahead of his trial, where he faces homicide charges for shooting 3 people, who attended a protest against police brutality in Kenosha, Wisconsin in August. Rittenhouse said he fired his weapon in self-defense and that he went to the protest not to participate, but to prevent people from looting stores. Wow. Simba loved the king. Remember your boy from the UK? I'm well. Peace, man. What's good with you? Someone says he didn't get locked up the same day. As he walked down the street, it might have been an AK, it might have been a AR-15, it might have been an M16. I'm not sure which firearm he had. It says custody ahead of his trial. He was facing homicide charges for shooting 3 people who attended the protest against police brutality. In Kenosha, Wisconsin, in August, Rittenhouse says he fired his weapon in self-defense. He tried to prevent people from looting the stores. All right. Sunshine 2000, thank you very much for the donation. Brother Professor Griff, keep speaking the truth. I remember when you came to Knoxville back 2011, the audience energy was low, but dropped gems. Oh, give thanks. I appreciate you opening my eyes, which was wide shut to the occult. Give thanks. Sunshine 2000, really appreciate it, and thank you for the donation. Star 497, peace, fam. What's good with you? All right. So, Rittenhouse was fortunate to get out of the detention around the country. People regularly get stuck in jail for months before their trials because they can't afford bail. And disproportionately, these are people of color, black people. Rittenhouse sat for a few minutes. They raised $2 million. The question I want to ask is, who are the they? Who are the they that got Rittenhouse out of jail? Who are the they? Who are the they that put up the $2 million that got a young white male out of jail for shooting 3 people at a protest rally? Co-conspirators, KKK, white supremacists. These are the answers that y'all are giving me. White actor, the pillow man paid, the pillow man for real? My pillow dude paid $1 million? Nah, you're killing me. Hold on. I gotta look that up. The Pillow Man. My Pillow. Dude. My Pillow. Wow, you were right. My Pillow guy helped pay for Kyle Rittenhouse's bail. Wow. 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 Kenosha, Kyle Rittenhouse was released on bond Friday, and the My Pillow guy helped pay for it. Wow. Kyle Rittenhouse released from custody on a $2 million cash bond. Rittenhouse's $2 million bond was partially paid for by Mike Lindell, the inventor of and CEO of My Pillow, according to the Rittenhouse defense attorney in Linwood. Wow. Kyle Rittenhouse out of jail. Special thanks to Ricky Schroeder and Mike Lindell for putting us over the top. Wow. We're getting this gentleman out of jail. Wow. What kind of message does that send to you? What kind of message does that send to what they consider the justice system in America? What kind of signal does that send to the people that was out there protesting, to Black Lives Matter people? I'm asking the question. I'm not necessarily shocked, Thor. It confirms some things. You said the system works in mysterious ways. The message is white imperialists will always be on code. Wrong, indifferent, or right. Mm. So you said Trump gave My Pillow guy an award at the White House this year? So you think they're all in cahoots is basically what you're saying? Someone said, we as black people, Rivals 111, we as black people need to rock like that with one another. Someone said, I'm in the wrong business. I need to start making pillows. John X says, all I see is white people doing what they're supposed to do, which is look out for each other. We should do the same for our race. There's definitely a brotherhood. You showed us that, Griff. Wow. Money moves? I hear you. Yeah. Wow. All right. All right. Anyway. Yeah, that was I looked it up and it actually it actually came up. My Pillow, Mike Lindell helped pay for the suspect's bail. To My Pillow guy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess that speaks volumes. Yeah. All right. So, family, right now we have to begin to not only have the discussion, but from wherever the discussion hits you, whatever it brings out of you, we have to be able to start acting now. Organize, 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 as our elders teach us. Now, our now ancestors teach us. Organize, organize, organize. Kwame Ture. Um, as a matter of fact, I put him on my next single. Ancestor, but his voice speaks loud and clear, even from beyond the grave. All right. Yeah. So we have to be able now to not only sit and participate in these conversations. We got to come up off out of the chair, put the TV remote down, and start making some things happen. All right. We just have to do that. Plain and simple. Um. Wow. So you said there's Kyle Rittenhouse shirts being sold, but look at it this way: when we talk about racism, white supremacy, who are the people that he shot down? And it's supposed to have been, and this is who they blame it on, Black Lives Matter people. That's who they claim they blame it. That it's supposed to be a Black Lives Matter uh, um, funded and protests. And a lot of times, when any protest happening now, they just say it's Black Lives Matter, which, you know, I don't think so. Not at all, man. A lot of times they're not Black Lives Matter events. They're just not. They're not. I mean, anytime the last couple of weeks, there's been 4 or 5 people shot already. So all of them are Black Lives Matter protests. I think they're trying to paint Black Lives Matter as some terrorist, violent kind of organization, and none. Do I think they secured the bag? Yeah, of course. Do I think there's a hidden agenda there? Yeah, of course. Um, and if you feel any different, you're here and we're here to have the conversation. So, yeah. But what's wrong with having the conversation, though? That's my thing. Is it you come at Griff for just having the conversation? Didn't I just go through that with the Nick Cannon thing? I sat and had a conversation, and I got crucified. 30 years ago, I had a conversation and got crucified and lynched and hung up on a cross. So what do you say when you say Kyle Rittenhouse killed 2 white people, so the whole idea of race is off the table? What do y'all think about that? Is race off the table? Can we show up with automatic weapons? They got sweatshirts of Kyle? Y'all are killing me. I gotta look this up, man. Whoa. They do. They kind of do. Yeah. I'm showing it over here on YouTube. Y'all come over here on YouTube. Yeah. Made in the USA. Free Kyle. Okay. This is the Kenosha hat trick. We will always remember the Kenosha hat trick. Wow. Wow. Okay. When I see stuff like this, family, we have a long way to go with in trying to establish. You know, one day, some of these people that request to be on my video on IG, one day I'm gonna click that button and say, yeah, come on, and see what they have to say. What do y'all think about that? Some days I feel like just hitting the button and say, come on, talk to me. What's up? A coffee company in Oregon is backing Kyle as well. A coffee company. Wow. Free Kyle. Free Kyle. Okay. This one has a gun on it. Free Kyle Rittenhouse. All right. Black Rifle Coffee. So it's Black Rifle Coffee. The Black Rifle Coffee founders caved to rage mob after Kyle Rittenhouse. Wow. Okay. We did not sponsor nor did we have a relationship with the 17-year-old facing charges in Kenosha. The Black Rifle Coffee was MAGA royalty until it turned on Kyle Rittenhouse. Wow. So they're dragging Jewish people into this and Nazis? Well, consider the fact that my COO and I are both Jewish and have huge issue with people who compare us to or accuse us of being Nazis. Evan Hafer tells it like it is, with no holds barred. So I don't understand the dynamic. But yeah. So there's twists and turns and yeah. You said, well, the coffee tastes like racism and oppression. Okay, well, so you think the loyalty is where it should be, and this is what they should be doing for, I guess, their people or whatever? What time is it, family? It's 9:45. Quan, I'm going to answer some of these people over here on IG. All right. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all probably can't. But I just want to hear what they got to say, man. They request to be on a live video. So I'm going to bring them on the live video. Go live with Self-Wise 19. Self-Wise. Waiting for Self-Wise to come on, y'all. I'm just trying to figure out what. Help me. I'm just curious. Self-Wise. Peace to the God. What's good with you, bro? Peace.
Maintaining, man, all civilized, God.
Oh, okay. I don't
Man,
normally do this, but I'm doing it, bro, because self-wise just sound like, you all wise and civilized, intelligent, understanding.
Sure thing, God. Hey, look, I just had a question, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you deal with the rights and with the arms and all that.
Uh-huh.
So my question was, can felons get their Second Amendment back?
There's
Or is it banished?
I think it's banished, but it takes a lot. I only know one or two people that have actually were felons that actually got their Second Amendment rights back. And yeah, that's a case study that you probably have to look into and follow the proper channels. And it's gonna cost some loot, man.
Some bread, yeah,
some bread, some cheese, some cheddar, some guap. Yeah.
I mean, ain't a price on life, God.
Oh, I hear you, man, and it's you gotta get your rights back. I understand that. If I get some information, you can hit me back up, and I would definitely pass it to you, bro. But I've been asking around to several lawyers, even in some of the organizations that I'm affiliated with. I've been asking. I can't get like a.
Wouldn't come to.
Oh, give thanks, but I'm gonna track the information down because there's a lot of brothers that serve their time, but they're convicted felons and still don't have their Second Amendment rights.
That's a fact.
All right.
Peace, Lord.
All right. Peace to the God. Peace, man. All right. Yeah, that was a very, very interesting question because a lot of people, have lost their Second Amendment rights because they have a felony charge, conviction, pardon me. Quan said a good lawyer can handle that, man. We just need some more information, Quan, because I know about 5 people like that, brother. You understand what I'm saying? They're not the people that they used to be. You understand what I'm saying? And some of them serve time, some of them yada, yada, yada. But yeah. And it depends on the state, you said, Matthew. It depends on the state. If you live in New York, New Hampshire, for example, we don't know what's usually available, but we're in the 6th. So yeah, it really depends on states. That's why I was suggesting to the brother to do more research. It depends on the state laws, okay, and it varies from state to state, right? It's not just like one size fit all. Wow, and that's a good point. Sankara said basically if it's different in many states. It's a must since this United States. We don't see why pedophiles people get the chance to move freely in the country and basically, I think, but they still got to register wherever they live, and it's some things that they have to go through also. All right. Governor's pardon from state and this type of felony drugs is a no. Damn. Wow. Someone said a piece of paper has that kind of power over me. Right. They said Self-Wise 19 says he understands state to state, but this is federal law that he's talking about. All right, so it's up to on a federal level. That's me too, Griff. I've been out for 20 years and I've been clean and I still got denied. Damn. Wow. Wow. Damn. Woo. All right, so we need to look on a federal level, family. All right, Self-Wise said this is on a federal level. You said the Moors deal with laws? Okay. 11 stated give back gun rights to nonviolent felons. 11 states, they got to give back gun rights to nonviolent felons. Okay. Can we look that up and list what the states are? Because we don't know what self-wise is. We know prison is a business. That's why it's called a prison industrial complex. It says if you're a felon, then you could thank Biden, Reagan, and Clinton. Wow. Damn. Self-wise is in North Cackalack. He's in North Carolina. So we need to look at the federal laws in North Carolina. We probably need to look at the federal and state laws. All right? The federal and state laws. Get his Second Amendment rights restored. Can a convicted felon get his Second Amendment rights restored? How can a felon receive firearm rights? I just Googled it. There are federal restrictions against felons owning a firearm. This is the conversation we had the other day about Lil Wayne. This is one of the many things felons are not allowed to have after they leave prison. This ban is in place regardless of the nature of the crime and whatever the felony was in the past is irrelevant. These are rights lost forever. Not necessarily, but there is a lot to it. The blog post will address the question of how many felons can regain firearm rights. We'll cover the following: firearm restrictions for felons, restoring firearm rights, felon gun rights by state. Can a felon own a gun after 10 years? Can a felon own a gun after 20 years? Nonviolent felons' gun rights, receiving a pardon, and many, many more questions we will answer. Jobs for felonshub.com. Jobsforfelonshub.com. Matthew, I'm not sure if that would work. I'm not sure if that would work. I hear Atlanta, you can drive around with the AR-15, no paperwork in the car. Well, in Atlanta, well, in Georgia, your car is an extension of your home. You understand what I'm saying? I don't see myself getting into that kind of drama where I have to carry an AR-15 or my go-to weapon, which is a 300 blackout. Plus the goddamn 300 blackout ammunition is so damn expensive. But I don't see that. I'm testing this holster out because I just want to be able to pull from here. And one of the main reasons, because if you're sitting in a car, I'm not sure if y'all are able to see that. Well, I can adjust my camera. Let me hide this. If I'm sitting in a car and I'm driving and I'm here, right? And if the person run up on me here, of course I can roll up the window, pull off, which would be my first thing. But if somebody's taking you off guard, I'd rather be able to pull from here. You understand what I'm saying? Or in the training, you get everything out of the way. You understand what I'm saying? Or would it be easier to pull from here? You got to figure that out. But that's what training is all about. And these are some of the things that we're going to do once we hit the range. So if you're driving or you're sitting and you hear, I think coming from here is easier. Right to the window. You understand what I'm saying? Someone reach in and try to stab you, like the situation that happened in Baltimore. The lady gave the homeless dude some money. I guess after she gave him the money, he reached in the car, he pulled out a knife, grabbed her, and I think he stabbed her to death. And he took the money, took everything. That's a hard move from the right. Like, it's a hard move from here. No, that's an easy move. What's a hard move, Self, is trying to do the normal thing that you would do when you conceal carry. You in your car. In Georgia, the car is an extension of the home. So if I'm riding like this in the car, you understand what I'm saying? Another mag, 9mm here, and I'm here, you can't even tell I got anything on me. I'm just driving, yada, yada, yada. But if somebody comes to attack me, that means I got to come here and be able to draw and pull up, as opposed to if this was already here, it's quicker. All right. Yeah, we're just going to go through those scenarios. And we have to go through, you got to train for those particular things to happen. And I'm just being real. It can happen anywhere. I'm just a lot more awake, aware, and alert. You understand what I'm saying? I was developing part of the RBG Warrior Wear. Yes, right, I said it. The RBG Warrior Wear. Developing, pulling from here. Also, this is one of those situations where you can actually take it off here. All right, strap it to your seat where you're driving. I don't know if y'all can see this, but you're driving and it's sitting right here on your seat where it's between your legs. So it's easy access. So really, you driving and the drama take place, you can pull up from here. You understand what I'm saying? You can pull, as opposed to going way over here to pull from here, or even with it visible, because the person might reach in and grab it. Now you tussling. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, it depends on you, because you might be in a truck, you might be on a motorcycle. I got a raggedy ass Malibu, so yeah, it depends on you, your training, your tact. I got some good instructors. Shout out to Stone, shout out to Jay, shout out to Guy. All right. Shakia Garrett. Shout out to Tanea. Shout out to my family in Tennessee. All of the USCCA. It depends. I say join the USCCA, get some training online and offline. Hook up with those brothers and sisters wherever you live and go get the training, man. Get the training. Plain and simple. That's what I say, dude. So this is what I'm showing you is good for Griff. You understand what I'm saying? Of course, y'all don't know. I have a backup weapon that I ain't showing nobody where that's at. Whether I'm in the car, walking, or whatever. So, yeah. All right, family. I don't know why y'all always get me to talk about firearms and safety, but that's what we're going to do in December. Matter of fact, starting next week. Matter of fact, this week, I'm sorry. We're having firearms classes. If you're in the ATL, hit me up. All right. Starting this week. So the information is out there. Go to my page. All right. Go to Facebook. I'm posting it up. I'm doing a commercial tomorrow with Shane Shakur. And go to my website and you can register for the classes. All right. What was your announcement at Serious Minds? Like, what do you mean? When? I don't know. Not right now. All right. If you would like to participate in a survival preparedness class, which is a whole different subject, we talk about survival and preparedness on that day, on the 10th. Sign up. All right. you can go to my website, professorgriff.me. Sign up on there, and let's make it happen. Let's have that discussion on the 10th. All right. And we're also going to have the firearm discussion on the 20th. It's going to be a free class on the 19th. All those that sent me the email on Serious Minds Info, I got your names already. I'm sending out some emails on Thursday. All right, the Thanksgiving day when everybody's comfortable and getting fat and all that other kind of stuff. All right. Long Island, Strong Island in the building. All right, self, really appreciate you. Peace to the God. All right, family. John Trey, the prophet. All right. Quan, thanks for coming through. I'll definitely be on tomorrow, family. I will definitely be on tomorrow. We're definitely going to talk about Thanksgiving on Thursday. All right. All right. Get some training, family, whether it's from a USCCA instructors or whomever, wherever you at. All right. If you're in the ATL, definitely hit me. All right. I'm setting up the classes, the classroom training, and I got 4 different ranges that I've talked to and visited where we can go and where we can shoot. The key is trying to find some ammo. That's going to be the difficult part. Anyway, I love you all to life. I got to get ready to get out of here. All right. Survive, family. Train. All right. Pray, fast, humble yourself, meditate, get centered. All right. What artist said, be humble. Sit down and be humble. Come on now. Sit down and be humble. So I'm going to end this conversation of tonight from one of my old songs, man. Pass the ammo. Peace. Peace, fam. Pass the ammo.
Do your children love learning? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace.
You are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RNTV. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, so we can notify you when's the next time we vibe on Serious Minds. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously.
That's my show, fam. Peace. Gotta go. Peace.